Hey everyone, here to talk to you guys today about all the stuff that happened at Nats. Obviously the stuff sitting out here is the stuff I got at Nats. A lot of you have asked how it went, what I got, so on and so forth. So here is my rundown of the tournament. So I'll get that out of the way and we'll go move on to all this stuff and show you what I got. Okay, round one I played Dino Rabbit. Surprise, surprise, right? First duel, I'll just show it to you here. Hopefully the camera will zoom in or fix it. I won 8,000 to nothing, so I did pretty good there. I just destroyed him. Evols do well against Dino Rabbit, and you know he had macro main decked, which doesn't hurt me except for really Volcano and Baylor, but he had Baylor in his deck too. He only had like one macro, I think, main decked. Second game, I don't know if you guys can see there. It says deck out. I was at 20, or he was at 2,200, and I was at 5,000. And I had like 6 cards left in my deck. There was 3 minutes left on the clock for the round. I could have just stalled and won. My issue was I played Evo Diversity and realized there was no more Evols in my deck of any kind, Evo Tile or Evo Soar. I did have Gores though, so I could have let him attack me, you know, at 5,000 and drop Gores, and he would have been able to do nothing. He was setting Baylors over and over and things like that, so I did very well. The problem in his deck, he mained 2 Spirit Reapers, and that was hard to get around. Evols don't do very well against that. So Zen Mayo proved very useful, and of course Adrius. But what I did was I was like, hey, you know, I'd rather win by you know, a real game. I wanna actually beat you. So I went ahead and scooped up the game, and then the last game he beat me 8,000 to nothing. He drew Rabbit and Tour Guide opening hand. And then he also had Reborn and a Baylor. So he had the nuts. I couldn't do anything about it. And I know that if I had went ahead and been a kind of a douchebag, I could have won the first round. Second round I played Machina Gear Town, which was, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting maybe, you know, Gadgets with Machina mix. But again, first game, I beat him 8,000 to nothing. So, well, not... Yeah, 8,000 to nothing. I didn't get touched. Second game, it was 5,000 to he was 33, and then he, in a weird way, he ultimate offering Gadgets, swarmed the field, and then he played limiter removal for game. Because I had some stuff to stop it, but he did 6,000 damage that turn. Last game, it came down. It was very, very close. He played Heavy Storm and won the game. I mean, it's just kind of just how it goes sometimes. So I was X2. I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna drop very soon, because my next round was Inzektors, which is my #1 worst matchup, as is I'm sure most of you guys. Windups and Inzektors, I just hate to play against them. Third time, 8,000 to nothing. I won, no problems. I was just shocked. I couldn't even believe I did so well. So then game 2, he started getting the usual cards Inzektors get, started going off. I was at 49, he was at 75, and he won the game. Pretty simple. Next round was really good. Game 3 was fantastic. We both sided. I had macros in and shadow mirrors. That way he has to like use his MSTs on the shadow mirrors and to even be able to do anything on the field, and the macros hurt him too, so I did pretty well, and I had a Starlight Road set. It was like I did 1,000 or 2,000, he did 1,000. Then he did another 1,000 to me, then I did 200, and then I took 1,000 and he took 29, and then I took 1,000. He just kept punching me with this stupid dragonfly over and over and over. It was really annoying. Every time I tried to summon something bigger, which most of my monsters are bigger, he would bottomless or torrential or, you know, whatever. He just kept doing stuff over and over and over. And then it was 1,900 to 3,000. And then I attacked for game. So I actually beat the Inzektor deck. Very happy about that. And then again, I played stupid Gadgets, but this one was more Gadget without Machinas. It was just pure Gadgets with tour guides in it, which is really strange. I didn't even know how to play against that. And then the Ultimate Offering looped me game 1. He won that one. And then he just punched me again game 2, so I went 0-2 on that one, which was unfortunate. That's how I had to end the day. But I had lots of friends there, you know, lots of YouTubers to go hang out with and do videos with and talk with. And anyway, and I did, as you can see here, I did the Samurai Structure Deck side event. and that's something I really wanted to focus on because that mat is absolutely beautiful. So I'll talk more about that when I get to that, and I'll explain how I did with that. Okay, first thing is, a lot of you guys are probably curious what these tokens and this stuff is. A lot of you guys already know the voice actors were there for YuGiOh wasn't there. Dan Green, his wife had died recently, and so he wasn't able to make that. And hopefully he'll be back next year, but I kind of doubt it. So Joey's voice actor was there, Wayne Grayson. He was very cool. He signed Ultra Time Wizard, which I unfortunately couldn't find my first edition. And then a YuGiOh Friendship, and I asked him to sign over here. So next year, whenever I can get a Dan Green to sign that side. Yes, it's not one of his cards. Like I had a Jinzo, I had a Flame Swordsman. Maybe get that done later. So anyway, I'll just kind of move that over here. And of course, I got my French Ultra Rare, well no, excuse me, French Gold Rare Crush card signed. And you put my name on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of sloppy, but it didn't matter. And, oh yeah, and I also got a friend signed, got his card signed. It was a French Flame Swordsman. Because I paid some money so we can get the tickets to be in line. Like you're guaranteed a spot to get these signed because the actors had to leave by noon. And it was like 11:45 and we weren't going to make it. So I went and paid a bunch of money to get tickets. The Blue Eyes is a jump one. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool. Those jump ones are pretty hard to find. And so I got Eric Stewart to sign both of those. He was very cool. Pretty funny guy. And then of course Greg Abbey was there, and I went ahead and got Yusei card signed. Junk Synchron. I almost had Junk Warrior, but I kind of like Synchron a little better because he does other stuff with it besides Junk Warrior. And of course the only Stardust Dragon I had was a stupid super rare, but it was better than getting a rare sign, so I went ahead and got that done. And thought that was pretty cool. They were very nice. And these tokens, they are extremely rare. There's only like maybe 50 of them in existence. They had like a free token maker, you could call it. It was a green screen. So you'd walk upstairs and there was this big green screen, and for free they would make you these tokens next to like Yusei or whatever. Well, they got the voice actors to make some and give them to the judges, and they were signed. So very, very rare. There's only, I think, 50 of them or so, around that number, and I got some from a judge. So it was pretty cool. And if you watch the duel, you'll see where Wayne says he plays scapegoats, then he brings out 4 Joey tokens. These are what he brought out, were these, so pretty funny, pretty cool. Probably one of the only people you'll know to have those besides people that judge, like 87 Show Enough. Talked to him a little bit, he was a cool guy. I made this one night when I was bored, when I was waiting for everybody to get the heck out of our room. So the level leader. I used orange instead of red, just because I ran out of red ink. Your YuGiOh channel gave me one of these, and I grabbed one out of my binder, signed it, gave it back to him, and he had said that was the first time anybody had ever given him a card with their username on it. Thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, he's been around for years. But hey, whatever. I got some cards from my German contacts through my buddy Irishman the Duelist. I call him Irish. He knew these guys from Connecticut. They go to Germany and come back. You could check out, if you want to get German cards, go on to Irishman the Duelist channel. Watch his video about the German guys, and then you can find them at a YCS, or maybe you can PM Irish and maybe work something out. I really don't know how that would work. Most likely you're going to have to go to YCS to get in touch with those guys. But they did give me a misprint, pretty cool. And of course it's a German misprint. You see the name up there is coming out of the box. And of course it's a card that a lot of people like, because it's, you know, pretty much like, I know it's, what is it, Magician's Valkyria? So it's kind of similar to Dark Magician Girl, but not really the same. Okay, before I show you all these cards here, I'm going to move these over here. And now I'm going to explain how I did with my Samurai Structure Deck tournament. Everybody gets the deck. I sleeved mine up so I didn't get jacked up. And of course you get a super rare Kageki. Let me get those out here. Super rare Kageki and a super rare Smoke Signal. Here they are for those of you who haven't seen them. They look really good. And even though this guy's not amazing, he was very useful in the duel. So, you know, you can see the structure deck here. It's pretty much just a bunch of good cards. I entered this tournament 3 times because I wanted to get 3 structure decks, because you're paying $10 to play and you're getting the structure deck. I mean, you're walking away with the cards. So it's cheaper than Walmart, and you're getting to play on top of that. So it was a lot of fun. Good value if you ask me. Anyway, I don't know. So I've got 2 structure decks here. And this is the one I actually won with, was this one. First round, I went up against a guy. I didn't write down very many details here. I did, here, I'll just show you. I did 3,600. I was at 3,600 when I beat him, and then 64. I think one of these I got Gateway, United, and like Dojo first turn. It was really unfair. Okay, the next 2 are a little harder. I did 76 to his 15, and then he beat me pretty bad right here. I think he opened up Gateway and some stuff, and then the last one was pretty one-sided. It's really, as you can see, they're very one-sided duels. It's, you know, usually have around 7,000 or more when you lose or when you win, because it's just whoever gets the most. Continuous spells, like you had Sheen's Dojo, you had Gateway, you had Temple. Temple was amazing. A-Forces, cards like that, those won you the game. Nothing else really. Traps didn't really matter that much. And then there's my 3rd round. You had to go 3-0 to win, and I did. I won, and when we get down to it, I will show you the math that I won. I went really, that's why I entered 3 times, because I really wanted to win this mat. And if you guys look down in there, you'll see there's 2 more decks. One's sealed and one's not. So I entered 4 times total. I don't care, it was a lot of fun. You know, 40 bucks was easily worth it. I guess I'll show you the cards last. Okay, so I bought this. I know this seems kind of stupid because these have been out a long time, but I never did get one of the dual mats. I always got the regular one, so I'm going to flatten this out and it'll be in my collection of mats. Yes, I also have a collection of mats. Okay, here's the mat that I played on for the weekend. A lot of you guys have seen this mat before. It was my mat that I used in the alternate art video. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit more. Nope, I'm already zoomed all the way out. And here's the other mat that I was going to play on, but I just didn't really want to mess it up. It's kind of a little more rare. So, very cool Avengers mat. As far as I'm told, it's got some pretty good value to it. They're pretty rare. Okay, so that's not what I brought home. That's just what I had. Let me move my cards again. Alright, here is, let me see what these are. Oh yeah, okay, these are the Inzektor mats I brought home. One of these is not for sale. It's for my friend. Actually, 2 of these. Actually, if you want to get real technical, 3. Okay, this one's obviously not for sale. This one's been signed by a lot of people. Let's start off at the bottom down here. There's Dub K Dad. He was one of the coolest people I met all weekend. Very easy to get to know. Very respectful. Good guy. Underworld 6667. Robbie Cole and Underworld writing gay pointing to Robbie. There's your YuGiOh channel, which is a very nice guy. Did a video clip on me. It's on his channel, but he didn't really do like the whole clip where it's just me. He just kind of showed me introducing myself. Whatever. There's Cordero Vexagus 4666. The HBIC of Entertainment. Billy Brake was cool enough to sign it. He was being kind of quiet. I guess he dropped after round 6. Your YuGiOh girl, the mat got passed around, so whatever. There's Eagles fan 159. Cool guy. Dad and I have been friends for a while. It's a friend of mine, Buster Blitter Andrew. I met down there. He's from Connecticut. He's one of my subscribers, and I just had him sign it. Let's see who that is. Jeez, I don't know who that is. Why don't I know who that is? I'll figure that out later. Okay, let's see. We've got, oh yeah, Dragonfly. I forgot over here. You can't really see it very well. Draco DMD, Devin, signed the crotch. Let's see, who else? 87 shown up. Like I said, he was a cool guy. He judged. He didn't play. Oh, that's Jarrell Pro Winston right there. Very cool guy. He and I gave him a bunch of Lightsworn stuff at YCS Dallas. He played it for a while, and then he mixed it in with his, I guess, his dragon stuff. And that's what he got top 3 with. So my Lightsworn cards were up there. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm really kind of bummed that I don't remember who the heck that is. I'll remember it later and I'll tell you. So that mat is obviously not for sale. Okay, this mat goes to me for my own collection, which is not wrote on. This mat goes to my friend Steven, because he gave me 50 bucks to buy a mat. And I got a mat. And this one is for sale for, we'll start at 50, whatever after that. If it's too high, then I guess I'll keep it forever. I don't really care. 50 bucks is the minimum. Okay, and then here are the mats that I came home with. Here is the 6 Samurai mat that I think is extremely awesome. Do you see why I wanted it so bad? That looks so freaking sweet. So it's got Gateway on it and Shadow. 6 Samurai. I just call him Shadow. Good looking mat, right? So I had to have that. That was sexy. I did get one of these just because I don't have it. It's not my favorite mat. I don't really even care that much about it, but it does show what, I guess it's Chaos Utopia Ray. It may just be regular Utopia. I'm pretty sure it's Utopia Ray. Anyway, pretty cool stance. Nothing like, you know, you can see on any of the cards. I did come up with a Heliopolis mat. I did not win this. I got this from my friend Irish. He got it from a judge. You know, I wanted to have it because I didn't have it, and it looks pretty cool. It's pretty rare to have Konami have fire all over a mat like this, and I don't know, I just really liked it. I had to have it. Okay, I'll try to do these as fast as I can. This may take some time. A lot of you guys are really into the foreign stuff. I will tell you, every single card you see here, except for like 2, and they were very low-end cards, every card you see here was swapped for an English one. If you watch that German video from those guys, you'll hear them say they take English swaps. You have to have the English card. So I'll just stick them up here. So I got a German BLS. Man, I'm really sorry about the glare, guys. An Alti French. Not every single card was from those guys. I met another guy there named Brian, and he hooked me up with a lot of stuff. Alti French Dad. Gold Chaos Hexer. Pretty cool. It's German. I did get 3 foreign Hornets. The first one is Italian, which is the rarest of all foreign cards. French is the next rarest. And then German's the last. Well, actually Spanish and Portuguese is the last, but out of the big 3. Okay, Alti First Titanium. That is just a horrible glare. I'm really sorry, guys. Something I've always wanted to have is an Alti First German Treeborn. I just think that's funny. It's like not 2 words. I thought it'd be 2 words like Treeborn Frog. Alti First Banisher. Don't really play this as much anymore, but I really like it. Armageddon Knight. I have 2 others. I think they're French, so it's kind of cool to have. Okay, these are really hard to find in first edition, like almost impossible. So I'm really glad to have these. This one, the top one's French, which I think that name is pretty cool. Yes, it's not $6. It was just a sleeve I had. And then that one's like all one word. I think that's amazing. So that's German. Okay. Machina Gear Frame German. White Knight Dragon, which I think looks pretty freaking cool. And an Alti Ninja to go with it. Hopefully I'm not getting too close and making it all fuzzy. Alti Dekochi, because I remember back when this used to be amazing. Unlimited Ultra Plague. It was too bad I couldn't get an Alti, but you can't always get what you want, right? Pain Painter, because it's kind of playable if you play pure zombies. What is this? Earth. 2 Hamsters, because I still play Nordics. That's pretty awesome. I think they're both, yep, they're both first. First offloge. Okay, an ultra rare Zephyros. I picked these up because I had Altis and I didn't want them. I just like, hey, I don't have Germans, why not? I don't play Breeze. I don't play Blackwings. But I don't care either. Just wanted to have them German. And a Super Clute. Now I will play that if I ever play the deck, because I think Super Clute's pretty cool. And I picked up 3 of these. These were hard to get, and this is one of the cards that I had to trade for and didn't have English. I had 2 English, but not 3. So, it's a pretty cool name. Alright. Phantom of Chaos. For my Lightsworn deck, that's all German. Kushano, because it's one of those splashable cards. You can even play with Tour Guide, whatever. 3 Ultra Buggerts. So, some rare Raggies. I like Raggy, pretty broken. Flame Bell Magician, just because I like Flame Bells. And Fire Dog and Flame Bell combo's pretty broken. One more Cosmo Beat to help round off the set. I had 2. Beans, just because it's kind of a pain to get around. Okay, some more cool stuff. Let me adjust on my bed here. Alright. You know, I really should be doing this on a mat, but oh well. Trishula, because he's banned, and look at that name. I don't care. Look how cool that name is. If you can see it. There we go. Okay, let me move these over. Ulti First Scrap Dragon. Yes, it's probably going to get reprinted, but I just gave him an Ulti First English. Ulti First Shein, because when I want to play with it on in my, you know, I hope that deck makes kind of a comeback, but not in the same way. I hope somebody figures out something different with it. These are just because I want them, not because I'm going to play with them. I'm actually going to play X-Sabers again, but I will not be playing this guy. I'll be playing Souza. Magical Android. Oh, okay. This is one of my favorites right here. Look at that name. That name is nuts. How cool is that? Let's make another pile over here. Yes, the name, it looks English, but if you look down below, see it says Drake instead of Dragon. It's Ulti First Logia. I had to give up an Ulti First Logia. Zenmayo. Automate. I thought that was kind of funny. I got this from Irish, not from the German guys, but I think he might have got it from the German guys. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's mine now. Pretty awesome. Okay, this one's German. If I remember, yeah, this one's German. Look at that name. The name's freaking sweet. And this one's French. This I got from Brian, not from the German guy. The German guys only had German, as far as I know. 3 Gachis. The name is the same, but if you look at the bottom, instead of warrior, it says like fees or something like that. I don't know. So, same name. And these I got just because, like I said, just because they're German. No other reason. Okay, and Black Ray Lancer, which I actually like this card. Hopefully it's playable in the new Atlantean deck or whatever, I don't know, we'll see. From a level 1 deck, not that good of a card, but we don't care. Okay, spell cards. Come on, that's hot. Look at that. That's cool, it's gold rare. Gold rare, gold rare, gold rare. Another gold rare. Look at that crazy name. That thing is awesome. That is probably going to get banned. I actually hope it does get banned at September 1st. Look at this name. You may have already seen this if you watched one of my other videos, but look at that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I like this quite a bit. I have it in Ultimate German first. I was really hoping to get a first one to match it, but you know, you can't always get what you want. Photon Veil, like that card. 2 Allures. Still playable, in my opinion, in quite a few things. 2 Wind-Up Factories. When they finally decide to ban Hunter, then I might play Wind-Ups, because I think it's ridiculous with Hunter in there. First edition Spiegelkraft with the name way off to the right. Look at that. Look how far that name is off. But it's the first edition. Very, very rare. Alright, so now we've got a Bottomless. That holds its value pretty darn well. Probably always will. First edition Chain. Very excited to have that. First edition, or not first edition, super rare Chain Disappearance. Look at that name. That name is crazy. It like goes off almost the whole to the well, to the symbol. Look at that. That is amazing. Okay. Horn of the Unicorn. Nah, just kidding. Horn of the Phantom Beast. How cool is that? Okay, now this is a French one, which I love the French name. Look at that. Look at that French name. Come on, that's cool. Admit it. And German one. Just because I love Dark Worlds, guys. I mean, I wish you'd known me back in the years ago. I used to play the heck out of Dark Worlds before they got a structure deck. I have like 2 Spanish ones. I wanted to have a German one, so happy with that. I wish I could have got one more. This is the hardest one to get off of them right here. First edition LON, like mint, and the name's kind of low, but that really doesn't matter. I still love Magic Cylinders. I still think people should play it. It doesn't get rid of monsters, but do monsters matter if they don't have any life points? Oh, that's right, it doesn't. Okay, Tremendous Trap Hole, or I don't remember what it's called. Something Treacherous Trap Hole. Golden Apples. So I just picked up a bunch of secrets and some cool cards. Okay, more stuff for the ninjas. Anyway. You know I still like Nordics. I picked it up just because I like Nordics. No other reason. Didn't have any alties, which is unfortunate, but... Okay, this is cool. This actually rounds off my set. I was trying to get some black rares and some holos. The holos are on eBay and they're like $1 bajillion, and they don't ship them over here. So I need to find somebody who lives in Germany. First edition horns, the rares. So you kind of already saw that, but there the rares at. And one Magatama, even though the name is identical. If you look at the print down there, you'll see. It is not English. Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. Sorry for the long video. I will try to have this up as soon as I can, and following it will be our contest winners announced. So thanks for being patient while I was at Nats, coming back, uploading videos. I have a lot more videos to upload, so please be patient. And for those of you guys who are watching this for the very first time, please click that like button and subscribe if you can remember and you like my content. Go check out my over 500 videos, and you'll see I put up videos quite often. And I think I'll earn your subscription. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.